This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
An update on the markets. Well, John Terrett is one smart guy, and he gives us an update every Sunday morning. And John Terrett, what the heck is going on with the markets? I mean, it looks like the Dow Jones is at an all-time high at 52,000.
Flirting with all-time highs. It's got to be good. You predicted it, and it's come true. But I must be honest with you, it was a bit of a whipsaw week one way or another. Markets were both sharply up and sharply down in the course of the last 5 trading days. Now, the center of it all on Wednesday was Micron, which is based in Boise in Idaho. They make memory chips. Very important to have memory, and that's what they do. Now, going into their earnings, the shares were down about 2 to 6% because people thought that they wouldn't be very good. When they came out, they turned out to be stellar. So on Wednesday evening, the stock was up 16%. It was up 17% on Thursday, but it was down about 3% on Friday. And the reason for all this interest is that Micron proves that there is still demand for AI chips out there, even if there's a bit of a bottleneck in getting them to the customers who actually buy them. Now, the Magnificent Seven, the big tech companies over at the NASDAQ, were all lower for most of last week, and that's because Wall Street is still very concerned about the amount of money they're spending on AI and whether they'll ever see a return on it. Oil, of course, fell below $70 a barrel. Would you like to take a bow, John? I'm envisaging you now taking a bow.
69 most of the day. It was 69 most of the day yesterday.
I know. You said it would happen when the war started coming to an end. Nobody believed you, but you were absolutely right, and that is indeed what happened. So basically, with oil, we're more or less back now to where we were before the fighting in the Middle East started out. Now, unfortunately, on Thursday, oil did go back up a bit because somebody fired what they call a suicide drone at a Singaporean registered vessel over in the strait near the country of Oman. No one knows who did it, but it did spike oil prices a little bit. The other big story of the week, PCE, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, personal consumption and expenditure, hitting a 3-year high, virtually guarantees a rate hike before the year's end, so they say on Wall Street. Apple fell 6%. They put their prices up, and that really affected Asia trading on Friday. The crypto story of the week, Bitcoin below 60,000 for the first time since October 2024. I wouldn't worry too much about this. Bitcoin's very volatile, and we have seen it in recent years as low as 16,000 per token, so we'll see what happens. Tomorrow, Monday, Alphabet Google takes over from Verizon at the Dow Jones as the Dow continues to evolve and reflect U.S. corporate life. It's moved through its manufacturing stage into its banking and insurance stage and is now onto its big tech stage. And in the week ahead, it'll be the build-up, of course, to July the 4th, a very special July the 4th this year for all of us as America celebrates its 250th birthday. And a note of interest, the New York Stock Exchange was founded in 1792 when 24 people got together and signed the Buttonwood Agreement. And that means the NYSE is 16 years younger than the country it serves. John?
Thank you so much, and we'll catch up again real soon. And next weekend, I can't believe it's 4th of July already.
I know. It's going to be very exciting, very exciting. So I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you.